Welcome to my channel. Let's learn English with CNBC Market Insider. Let's get started. Stocks making the biggest moves in the pre-market: AstraZeneca, Kansas City Southern, Tesla, and more. AstraZeneca. The drug maker said a U.S. study showed its COVID-19 vaccine had 79% efficacy in preventing symptomatic illness, 100% effectiveness against critical disease and hospitalization, and did not pose a higher risk of blood clots. AstraZeneca shares gained 2.2% in pre-market trading. Efficacy: the ability, especially of a medicine or a method of achieving something, to produce the intended result. Clot: an almost solid piece of something. Blackstone. Blackstone proposed a $6.2 billion buyout of Australian casino operator Crown Resorts. The stock rose above the offer price in Australian trading, signaling investor bets that a higher bid could come from another suitor. Suitor: a company that wants to buy another company. Kansas City Southern. The railroad operator agreed to be bought by Canadian Pacific Railway in a $25 billion cash and stock deal. The transaction is worth $275 per share, compared to Kansas City Southern's Friday closing price of $224.16. Kansas City Southern surged 17.8% in pre-market action, while Canadian Pacific slid 2.8%. PepsiCo. The beverage and snack giant stock rose 1% in the pre-market after Barclays upgraded it to overweight from equal weight. Barclays noted recent underperformance by the stock and the potential for accelerating revenue and profit growth. Stocks making the biggest moves in the pre-market: AstraZeneca, Viacom CVS, Sunrun, and more. AstraZeneca. The drug maker's stock fell 2.9% in pre-market trading after an independent monitoring board told U.S. health officials that the company may have given incomplete efficacy data from its COVID-19 vaccine trial. The Data Safety Monitoring Board said it wanted AstraZeneca to work with it to review the data to ensure it is accurate and up-to-date. Viacom CBS. Viacom CBS will raise $3 billion from stock offerings following a recent run-up in its stock price. The media company will sell $2 billion in Class B common shares and $1 billion in mandatory convertible preferred shares. Media companies with streaming services, like the company's recently rebranded Paramount Plus, have been ramping up spending on new content. Viacom fell 5.3% in pre-market action. Sunrun. The solar power company's stock jumped 2.5% in pre-market trading after Goldman Sachs upgraded it to buy from neutral, pointing to accelerating growth and valuation. Sunrun gained 3.2% Monday after being rated positive in new coverage at Susquehanna Financial. Microsoft. Microsoft is in talks to buy video game chat community Discord for more than $10 billion, according to people familiar with the matter who spoke to Bloomberg. One person familiar with the matter said Discord is more likely to go public than to sell itself, however. Boeing. Boeing struck a deal for a $5.28 billion two-year revolving credit agreement, higher than the $4 billion that the jet maker was originally said to be seeking. Boeing shares fell 1% in the pre-market. Revolving credit. Revolving credit is an agreement that permits an account holder to borrow money repeatedly up to a set dollar limit while repaying a portion of the current balance due in regular installments. Baidu. Baidu made its debut on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange following a secondary listing that raised $3.1 billion for the China-based internet company. Baidu's U.S. shares sank 2.3% in pre-market trading. Bilibili. Bilibili is set to raise $2.6 billion following the pricing of a Hong Kong secondary listing, according to people with direct knowledge of the matter who spoke to Reuters. The price for the online video site operator stock was set to be 2.6% below its Monday close in U.S. trading. Tencent Music Entertainment. Tencent Music reported quarterly results that came in slightly below Wall Street forecasts. The music streaming service also announced a multi-year licensing agreement with Warner Music and the formation of a joint venture music label with Warner in China. Tencent shares dropped 3.2% in pre-market trading. Vocabulary. Efficacy. The ability, especially of a medicine or a method of achieving something, to produce the intended result. Clot. An almost solid piece of something. Suitor. A company that wants to buy another company. Revolving credit. Revolving credit is an agreement that permits an account holder to borrow money repeatedly up to a set dollar limit while repaying a portion of the current balance due in regular installments. Thank you for listening. Bye.